The new M340. I mean, I would say it looks really good. Maybe the spoke wheels are a bit over the top, but still, I mean, very sporty. Rear carbon diffuser. Very shiny interior. I wouldn't go for red. Carbon mirrors, not even the M5 competition have carbon mirrors. But one thing that looks really funny, I think, is the front kidneys. I mean, come on. It should be longitudinal bars. What is this? Like stars and stripes? It's just strange, I would say. Otherwise, red calipers, looks good. Ceramic. Many nice cars. So what we have here, M5 competition. Is it Phoenix Gold? The old E46 M3 color. One thing that's quite annoying is that the caliper color doesn't really match the yellow color. But I don't care, I would take this anyhow. I mean, this is the best family sedan in the world. And I'm pretty sure it'll leave anything. Only is B5 bi-turbo touring, which has a somewhat different market. You have the estate people. But help me with this color. Phoenix yellow. Maybe. I like the black windows or rear mirrors. Looks really nice actually. Locked, of course. So, M5 competition in Geneva Salon. For some reason I really like this color. When it's this clean and with this light on, it just looks spectacular. I don't know why, but it does. And over here we have the M2 competition. which finally revs really high. So that's also a nice car, but I mean, for everyday M5 competition is. So I guess that's M5 competition specific with the black rear view mirrors and the black kidneys. For some reason the black kidneys looks good here, but I would prefer chrome kidneys actually. And I would like to have the let's see what color is this. BMW individual. No, it doesn't say. Doesn't say. Anyway, I would like to remove this logo. This one, not the M5, only the competition. Anyway, gorgeous cars. Love it. We have the M760li facelift in a matte champagne-ish color, which is not bad. In fact, it's very elegant. It's very elegant. It's a very unique color. And yeah, what do we have here? We have the kidneys. Are they large? Are they larger than before? I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, what I'm sure is that I like the M760 and I like V12s. So the good thing about this versus a S65 is that this thing is four-wheel drive. And it has somewhat sportier design, and for sure it's a lot more elegant than that goldish themed S65. Too bad it's locked. You have to see my videos in the end of this clip for the rear, how the rear seat is, which is actually, I mean, I would say best in class. See if I can walk around this thing without walk into anyone. Facelift M760. I mean, I wouldn't say it looked bad. It's just, you should get used to that solid red line that the Panamera Turbo and Audi A8 has, and Audi A7 and Audi A6, and the large kidneys. But once you get used to that, it probably works. If I just could choose like an optional smaller kidney would be nice actually. Anyway, that's all. So what do we have here? Facelifted Alpina B7 bi-turbo Allrad. It's the world's fastest luxury sedan. Simple as that. It's no limiter. No top speed limiter at all. The rear is not as pronounced as when the lights are on, but Alpina blue with Lavellina leather. Of course, Alpina wheels caps are up. We'll say that. The wheels are all in the correct position, and you can see the lights are much narrower to make the car even more wide. B7 logo as well here. The words only V8 powered BMW estate. Its M550i is only available as a sedan. So that's actually quite true. And it's Alpina green, you can see the depth of the color easily without any stripes, and it's a formidable M5 BMW M5 competitor with X-Drive. Top speed over 320 kilometers per hour, a real GPS speed. So we're talking about indicated speed of over 330 on the speedometer. And some say the BMW M5 is an athlete in an Adidas suit. Somebody say that Alpina is an athlete in a suit. And actually Clarkson voted this car to be one of his favorites for 2018. He would choose this over the BMW M5. So it's lovely surrounding I have. So imagine put a 520D emblem on this, and then just leave everything. I mean, 0 to 100, 3.5 seconds. You easily eat an RS6, and probably also easily eat the new RS6. See the contrasted stitching here, lovely. This must be like the best car in the world if you have a family and you want an estate. So here we have the limited edition B4S all-wheel drive, somewhat tuned as well. It's the Alpina historic colors of the O2. That's maybe Hans Stuck drove, I believe, with the BMW Alpina lettering there. Maybe it's not for everyone, but for the true enthusiast. But here is a real everyday driver, X4D in Alpina blue. If you want a SUV coupe, this might be something for you. XT4. B7 bi-turbo. Kind of large kidneys in this one as well. I like the silver stripes. Blends in better than gold stripes. So I can show you a little overview of the Alpina stand with a B7 bi-turbo facelift. They are indeed exclusive. I mean, I have a hard time choosing between the B5 bi-turbo or B7. And what I've heard is that the B7 bi-turbo weighs as much as the B5 Touring. So then it's kind of... And I would probably choose a B7 bi-turbo actually. If the weight is the same, I mean the road holding of the B7 must be almost better than. Because it's like more planted and lower. So that's all for now. By Alpina. So what is this new design called of?
It's a live cockpit.
Ah.
You have the tacho and the RPM meter.
Yes.
You have running in different directions.
Yes.
And you have in the center additional information about navigation, for example.
Exactly, and the dials are red. The needles are red.
They are red, and they change to green in the sport mode.
Ah, okay.
So the design of the instruments change between sport and comfort mode.
And you could okay.
I think it does not work.
Okay. Oh yeah, no.
No, it does not work.
Yeah. Okay. And so yeah, so it's a new instrument, and is the steering wheel.
The steering wheel is the same. So
it
the
is.
modifications,
Yes.
Apart from the instruments, inside no other modifications, and outside we have the new design of the car. The engine is new. It has still 608 horsepower.
Mm-hmm. And what is different on hardware wise on like the.
You see the design in the front is different. It has the design of the new 7 Series.
Exactly. So
it's the big kidney.
It does it breathes better air, or is it?
We have Alpina has additional coolers additional coolers which increase the performance of the car and the efficiency. Tschüss, bis bald. Tschüss.
So what do we have here? Facelifted Alpina B7 bi-turbo Allrad. It's the world's fastest luxury sedan. Simple as that. It's no limiter. No top speed limiter at all. The rear is not as pronounced as when the lights are on, but Alpina blue with Lavellina leather. Of course, the Alpina wheels or caps are up. Would say that. The wheels are all in the correct position, and you can see the narrow. The lights are much narrower to make the car even more wide. B7 logo as well here. Lavellina leather. So here is actually the world's only V8 powered BMW estate. Its M550i is only available as a sedan. So that's actually quite true. And it's Alpina green. You can see the depth of the color easily without any stripes. And it's a formidable M5 BMW M5 competitor with X-Drive. Top speed over 320 kilometers per hour, a real GPS speed. So we're talking about indicated speed of over 330 on the speedometer. And some say the BMW M5 is an athlete in an Adidas suit. Somebody say that Alpina is an athlete in a suit. And Actually, Clarkson voted this car to be one of his favorite for 2018. He would choose this over the BMW M5. So it's lovely surrounding I have. So imagine put a 520D emblem on this and then just leave everything. I mean, 0 to 100 3.5 seconds. You easily eat an RS6 and probably also easily eat the new RS6. See the contrasted stitching here, lovely. This must be like the best car in the world if you have a family and you want an estate. So here we have the limited edition B4S all-wheel drive, somewhat tuned as well. It's the Alpina historic colors of the O2. That's maybe Hans Stuck drove, I believe, with the BMW Alpina lettering there. Maybe it's not for everyone, but for the true enthusiast. But here is a real everyday driver, X4D in Alpina blue. If you want a SUV coupe. This might be something for you. XT4. B7 bi-turbo. Kind of large kidneys in this one as well. I like the silver stripes. Blends in better than gold stripes. So I can show you a little overview of the Alpina stand with a B7 bi-turbo facelift. They are indeed exclusive. I mean, I have a hard time choosing between the B5 bi-turbo or B7. And what I've heard is that the B7 bi-turbo weighs as much as the B5 Touring. So then it's kind of... then I would probably choose a B7 bi-turbo actually. If the weight is the same, I mean the road holding of the B7 must be almost better than. Because it's like more planted and lower. So that's all for now. Bye, Alpina.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and a warm welcome to the Alpina press conference at the 2019 Geneva International Motor Show. And now I would like to introduce you to the Managing Director of Alpina. Please welcome Andreas Boomsieben.
Hello Petra, dear ladies and gentlemen, also a warm welcome to the Alpina press conference. I'd like to show you what is new at Alpina today.
From a racing car to a luxury automobile, you really have a cool mixture of incredible cars on display at the Geneva Motor Show this year. Let's start with the B5 Touring, which we've already seen in action in our opening clip. How has the response to this car been so far?
Oh Petra, the response has been fantastic. Since fall 2017 we were able to sell nearly 700 B5 Touring and sedan. And 60% of the whole production were sold as a Touring. You see the car here on the far left side in Alpina green.
Andy, what's the secret of its success?
Oh, the B5 Touring is a dream car for every day. With the versatility of a Touring and the performance of a sports car. It accelerates in 3.7 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers and have a stunning maximum speed of 322 kilometers per hour. And the best of it, with the B5 Touring, Alpina occupies a niche because it is the only V8 drivetrain in a BMW Touring.
And with the introduction of the BMW Alpina XD4 last year in Geneva, you broke new ground because for the first time Alpina combines the characteristics of a SUV with a sleek and dynamic silhouette of a coupe. Andy, what can the XD4 offer over the XD3 that has been successful in the market for the past 6 years?
In our previous XD3, our entrance in the SUV market was very successful with almost 1,000 cars we have sold. But the XD4 has a very nice aesthetic and progressive design. Look here, the car on the right, the blue car, the nice roofline flows beautifully in the rear Alpina spoiler. And this kind of car matches perfectly with a high-performance diesel. This is the fastest SUV with a diesel engine you can buy. It has a maximum speed of 268 kilometers. And now let's have a nice look on a cool video.
Andy, how would you describe your experience with the XD4 so far?
Well, the XD4 is really fun to drive, and when I first drove the car, I was impressed by the immediate throttle response. The 6-cylinder engine is unusually dynamic because you can rev up to 5,000 RPM. But what is even more important, when you drive it, it doesn't feel like a high SUV. It drives much more like a sedan, thanks to specifically developed Pirelli tires with 20-inch wheels or 22-inch wheels as an option you can here see on the car on display. And the best is with the all-wheel drive and a range of about 800 kilometers with one fuel tank, this is a perfect business car, not only for Swiss customers.
And now we would like to present an all-new BMW Alpina model which celebrates its European premiere here in Geneva. Ladies and gentlemen, the new BMW Alpina B7, an incredible car that enters a new era, sharp, luxurious, and full of performance. And Andy, the design of the new B7 is absolutely stunning.
Petra, you are right. BMW has updated 7 Series design with a larger kidney grille, slim headlights for more presence. The lower front bumper with large air deflectors and a nicely Alpina integrated front spoiler with free-floating lettering gives the Alpina B7 a really futuristic and modern look. Yes, with the rear of the car has a B7 has the latest version of the 4.0 V8 bi-turbo engine below his hood, and it delivers 608 horsepower. Alpina has a specific cooling system with 2 large intercoolers and safe-featured interconnection. And this helps to eliminate pressure pulsations between the cylinder banks of the left and right cylinder bank of the V8 engine. Together with the new engine management software, the maximum torque of 800 Newton meters is now available from 2000 RPM onwards up to 5000 RPM. And this results in even better performance. 0 to 100 kilometers, the acceleration is only 3.6 seconds, and the top speed is 330 kilometers per hour.
So Andy, the B7 offers an exceptional performance and an unrivaled driving experience, could you say that?
Yes, indeed. So I have driven the B7 lately, and there's a really quick throttle response and hardly any turbo lag, and a lot of pulling power in the low rev range. And together with a very stiff body with carbon core, the car for such a big car feels very, very stiff and very precise when you go cornering nice corners, nice roads, and it's perfect still on a small road, not only for the German Autobahn. And in addition to this, the B7 offers now new larger brakes at the rear for a stunning brake performance.
And the character of this luxury car is underlined by a bespoke interior. What are the highlights?
Yes, Peter, there's several highlights. One of the highlights is our Lavalina leather interior in platin grey with blue stitching, handmade in our in-house saddlery. BMW has reshaped the LED instrumentation, and Alpina has adapted the Alpina design with blue gauges and red needles in comfort mode, and blue gauges and green track indication in sport mode. And on top of this, the B7 offers the latest communication and connectivity features the BMW 7 Series has to offer, and Driving Assistant Professional comes as a standard.
Yeah, and in addition to this, Alpina is presenting another great model here in Geneva. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look. Provocative, athletic and explosive are the characteristics of the B4S Edition 99, and Andy, the color of this car seems quite familiar to me.
Yes, that's true, Petra. Alpina has a great racing history from the 70s. Drivers like Niki Lauda, Striezelstuck won several races in the 70s, and we with an orange Alpina racing car with a black bonnet and a black trunk. So we like to celebrate this success in racing in the 70s with our B4S Edition 99 model, which comes in a cool color, in a two-color design, orange anthracite. And this matches perfectly with the Alpina interior. Alpina sport seats in black leather and anthracite Alcantara combination.
And what are the main features of this edition?
The Edition 99 is equipped with an Akrapovic titanium exhaust system, which boosts the maximum horsepower to 452. In combination with the body reinforcements, the B4 Edition Coupe offers a revised Alpina suspension for a lot of agility and even more driving dynamics. The coupe is available in two versions, as a rear-wheel drive and as an all-wheel drive, and it comes in 5 exclusive colors: Rich Medio, Fire Orange, Alpina Blue, Sapphire Black, and Mineral White.
And it's a limited edition, only 99 cars will be available. The customer will not only have the choice as the coupe is presented here in Geneva, but they will have another option as well.
As you have seen in our short clip, the B4S Edition 99 model is also available as a convertible, where the focus is on luxury, with an extended leather merino upholstery, a black leather dashboard, and further hand-finished leather details. So far, the convertible represents about 1/3 of the Edition 99 models. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in one of these amazing Edition 99 models, you have to be quick, because the limited edition is nearly sold out, and the first deliveries to the customers will start in April 2019.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you to take a look around and check out the fascinating models for yourselves. Press materials are available here at the information desk. And thanks, Andy, for your insightful information.
Thank you, Peter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now let's have a glass of champagne and celebrate the new Alpina models. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask me or my team. Thank you for your attention.